a little too hyped. Had too much emotion and everything. Calming down and getting into ourselves, and then we just got to capitalize on the mistakes that we're making. They noticed on some of the mistakes we was making, they just capitalized on it.
Go ahead, Todd.
Ryan, the two-point conversion, obviously, Irvin was walking down the sideline, called timeout at the last minute. What did you guys see on that play, and what did you guys say? What was discussed during the timeout?
We were just going over some of the stuff that they like to do on two-point conversions, and off the film, we kind of noticed that they like to do that type of route. So we got in the right coverage, and Tyrus practiced that all weekend. He just made the play he needed to make.
You guys pretty much knew what was coming there?
Yeah, almost. We pretty much knew what was coming. It was that or another play that they normally run, so we was kind of ready for it.
What was it like to see them run the play you expected after they went right down the field on you and scored? I mean, what was that like, just from your emotional standpoint?
To be honest, we got the opportunity, and that's what made a difference. We got on the field, down the field on us, but we just held off and got the ball.
Bill, over here.
How disappointed are you with the way the defense played?
We're pretty disappointed because we're a lot better than that. We had a bad game today, and like I was saying, we had too much emotion at the beginning of the game, and they got in front of us and started off early, and we just got to start calming down and everything, and we just got to do better.
Far back, Obi.
Ryan, when do you guys think that you finally kind of settled down as far as the emotions and, just being the rivalry and everything? When do you think you kind of start to settle in?
We started settling down towards the end of the first half and pretty much the beginning of the second half. The first quarter, we was out of our game, talking too much, and people getting in fights, and that's not us. We're known for just playing with our pads, and we was trying to do too much talking and not enough playing, and that's why we feel that they got as much as they did on us.
Over here, Doug.
Ryan, talking about the fight, does that happen in an emotional game, or is that something that should happen?
Sometimes you just never know. You don't want anybody to fight, but it's a lot of emotions going on both sides. A lot of guys are really hyping, and things just happen when two guys are hyping and they meet. Sometimes things happen. It's not acceptable, but I'm not surprised that it happened.
On that offense, their offense hadn't been putting up many yards lately. Did they look like the team you saw on film, or did they look like a different team?
To be honest, they kind of look like a different team, but we knew that was going to happen. Every time we play the team up north, they're going to play up to their standards, and we got to play up our standards. And they did what they had to do. This is why it's called a rivalry. They feel like they was 0-0. I mean, their record was 0-0 and ours 0-0, and they were just trying to get the win and get a W. And so we just had to just finish strong and just get the win.
Last question, Tim.
Yeah, the throwback screen especially seemed to bite you guys several times today. What was so difficult about recognition and defending that play?
It's just kind of hard to recognize it because you're so used to guys rolling in one way and throwing back that way, and it's not really you really don't see throwback screens a lot. So with that happening, we just have to we're gonna have to capitalize on that and make sure guys don't run that in the future.
Last question, gentlemen in the front.
I know they're a really good team, got a really good defense, and their offense has been doing a lot better each week in and week out. And we're just going to have to capitalize and do better on this week in practice and just fix on the mistakes that we had this week so we won't make them next week. But they're a really good team, and I just can't wait to play them in Indianapolis.